Hey guys, I'm Kelly with fitnessblender.com, and today I have a button thigh workout for you. The only thing you need for this workout is an optional set of dumbbells. I haven't included your warm-up or your cool-down, so make sure you do both of those on your own. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, we're going to start off with some mat work first, so make sure you've got that warm-up in, otherwise we're jumping right into reverse leg lifts. So weight in your forearms and knees. We're going to be taking that leg and with that foot flex pushing up towards the ceiling. So you can exhale as you push out and then inhale as you lower your leg back down. So make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight. Make sure you are flexing that and squeezing that glute, especially as you press up towards the ceiling. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you press back up. Keep your core nice and tight, pulled in. Make sure that you're not opening up your body. So you don't want to open or roll your hips. Make sure your hips are facing the ground and that the glutes are doing all the work. So we're going to spend the last 15 seconds here pulsing. So you're going to switch to a pointed toe and just stay right here and just enjoy the burn. Just take nice deep breaths. You can always take a quick break if you need to. Otherwise, try to hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick 10-second break, and we're gonna stretch out those muscles and repeat that on the opposite side of the body. So we're gonna do really quick transitions here, so don't feel bad if you're ever behind just a few seconds. So same thing on the opposite side. You're squeezing up. You can make this harder by wearing ankle weights if you like. Keep going. Here's our halfway point right here. I'm going to switch to pulses on this next repetition. So right here, staying right here at the top of the range of that motion. Just squeeze. 10 seconds left. Try to pull your core in, pull that belly button in towards your back. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so next up, we're going to be doing a clamshell exercise. So laying on your side, feet pulled in close to your butt, stacked feet, and we'll be opening up right here. So pulling up and then down. So you can do this no weight at all if you like. You can also press even just a little bit with your own hand if you want to provide a little bit of resistance. You should feel that in the outside glute here. You can also, if you have bands or a weight, you can hold it there as well. It's a pretty small range of motion, but you should feel it. Your outside glute there. Just make sure that you're squeezing. You want to really focus on all these exercises on contracting the muscles so you get the most out of these exercises. Remember to exhale during the hard part. So inhale while you're lowering your leg, exhale as you press back up. All right, now real quick, I'm gonna switch sides. Got about 5 seconds of rest left. Remember to pull those feet in close to your butt. Keep your core nice and tight. And again, if you want to provide a little bit of extra resistance in the form of your hand, just a little bit of pressure does a lot. It goes a long ways here. And at the top, just take a second to just squeeze. So slow it down. Don't think that faster is better. You're not necessarily going for more reps here. You just want to make the ones that you're doing count. Over halfway done. Keep going. So if at any point during this routine, especially the second half is going to be tougher. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do that. Just shake out your muscles. It's better to take a break than it is to keep kind of limping along with poor form. You want to be able to push yourself. 3 seconds left. All right, so next up we're going to do those inner thighs. So we're going to straighten out, stay right in the same position, put your hand down for a little support if you need it. Otherwise we're going to be doing this relatively small range of motion, coming up, squeeze, never relax. If you need to, if you have to, if you're getting tired, you can take a break in between reps. Otherwise, just let it hover here, keep those muscles nice and tight so they're never relaxing, they're constantly engaged. And just like last time, you're exhaling during the hard part. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you squeeze back up. And let's go ahead and do pulses on this one too. So on this next repetition, we're just gonna stay here and just pulse. So don't think about it, just take nice deep breaths. Think of a nice beach somewhere. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna do that same thing on the opposite side. So get comfortable here, 5 seconds left. And here we go. So again, this is not about the number of repetitions you're doing, it's how much each repetition counts. So don't rush the motion. Just, in fact, going it nice and slow makes you use more control, and it means you can't skip through any weak ranges of motion. So you're working through the entire range of motion. Squeeze. And of course, make sure you're not holding your breath. All right, next repetition up, we're gonna freeze for those pulses. So just hang right there. Just a nice small range of motion, but you should feel it. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 5 seconds left. All right, so we are going to be doing a fire hydrant plus an extension. So it's kind of a combination move. Definitely gonna target the glutes here. So weight in the forearms and knees. So we're actually gonna come up, out, and then from here, flex your foot and kick out. Return to that fire hydrant position and drop. So up and out. So again, you want to try to make sure that you're facing the ground, that you're not opening up your hips. So try to keep your hips facing down. Don't turn. So stay here and just lift the leg, then press out. All right, so keep going there. Again, you can make this more difficult with weights, ankle weights if you like. So really pretend like you are kicking out and away from something with that foot. Got 5 seconds left. All right, quick break. So we have one more round. We're gonna repeat that on the opposite side of the body, and then we'll move on to the second half of this routine, which should be even more challenging. So here we go. So side up, kick out, back down and in. Remember, you're working on control here. It's all about controlling your motion. So make sure there's no momentum and there's no flailing in this. Everything is intentional, slow, and smooth. Keep it going. There's our halfway point. "15 seconds left. My muscles are shaking. I just did an upper body routine before this one. 10 seconds left. It's gonna be sore all over tomorrow. 5 seconds. Make it count. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so take a very quick water break. Don't go too far, and we'll jump right back into the second half of this routine. Alright guys, even if you don't have dumbbells, you can still get in a great workout just doing these exercises with your own body weight. So don't feel intimidated if you don't have them. I'm going to be using 16 pounds per hand. We're going to be doing 50 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. So here we go, starting off with squats. So stick your butt out behind you, lower, and then squeeze back up. So there's 1 repetition, so 50 seconds of this. So go as long as you can with as heavy a weight as you can before you take a break. Don't let your form suffer. Keep your weight in your heels, your back nice and flat, your eyes up at the wall in front of you. Make sure you're not rounding your shoulders. And make sure you're not holding your breath. So exhale on the way up. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you press back up. Inhale, exhale during that hard part of the exercise. So keep it going. About 5 seconds left. Switch to reverse lunges. So I'm using 12 pounds per hand for this. So Nice quick transition here. All right, weights up at your shoulders. Here we go, going back, alternating from side to side, dropping down right between those 2 feet. Keep your core pulled in nice and tight. So make sure your torso is remaining upright. You don't want to be leaning over yourself. Keep going. "15 seconds left. All right, next up we're gonna be doing an assisted pistol, alternating back and forth. So I'm gonna be using 12 pounds, just one weight this time. I'm gonna hold it right here at my chest. I'm gonna be alternating back and forth, so lean back. So I'm really just doing a staggered squat so that one of my legs is working a lot harder than the others. So it's a way of isolating a leg without doing a full pistol squat. So from the side, make sure you keep your belly pulled in. Again, back nice and flat. Halfway point there. Keep going. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next up we've got deadlifts. So I'm doing 28 pounds per hand. So the goal is that by the end of the interval, you're toasted. So lift as heavily as you need to do that. So weights right in front of the thighs. Sink down slowly and squeeze back up. So make sure you're keeping your back nice and flat. Pull in your core. Make sure your shoulders aren't mounting. Those weights are heavy, so they're going to want to pull you forward. Don't let them. There's a halfway point. Squeeze at the top of that motion. So right here, squeeze your glutes. Should feel good. Ten seconds left. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so next up, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So we're going to be doing a sumo squat, so it's going to change the dynamic of the squat. And we're going to add jumps. So sinking down nice and wide and explode upwards. So your feet are nice and they're spread wide. So you're focusing on landing soft. If you want the low impact version, just grab a weight and just squat right here. Nice wide stance. Back out, butt behind you. Butt out, back behind you. There we go. Otherwise, if you don't have any neighbors to make mad, jump for as long as you can. 20 seconds left. 15. Remember to land soft. Keep that stance wide. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so next up, we're going back to a curtsy lunge. I'm using 8 pounds per hand here. And we're targeting our outside thighs as well. So, if I can catch my breath. There we go. Curtsy lunge, out and to the side. So this is why I love this kind of strength training, because it feels like cardio. So I'm doing 2 things at once here. Challenging my cardio endurance, but I'm also building lean muscle. 20 seconds left. Center yourself. All right, 10 seconds. Nice and tall. Keep that core strong. All right, so next up we're gonna be doing dumbbell swings. So So, just one dumbbell. I'm gonna use 20 pounds. I'm gonna swing it like it's a kettlebell. So down between the legs and pop it back up. So your arms are doing no work. They're just driving that weight forward. This is where you're using momentum. So one place it's okay to use momentum this time. Keep going. Here's our halfway point. Keep your back nice and flat and pop forward to drive that weight up. Keep going. About 10 seconds left. 3, 2. All right, so next up, we're gonna be doing a bridge. This is our last interval. 16 pounds, just one weight. And here we go. So holding your weight on your hips, squeezing up through the glutes, and lower back down. So if you want to make it hardest, just don't rest your hips on the ground. Just hover before you squeeze back up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you squeeze up. Squeeze. All your weight in your heels. All right, so freeze at the top right here. Start catching your breath. And we're gonna slowly lower towards the mat. So take your time. Take nice deep breaths. And when you're finally on the mat, oh my gosh, just enjoy that leftover burn. Okay guys, so this is a very sweaty but short and sweet routine. So if you're not moving on to another workout, make sure that you do a cool down stretch. Drink lots of water when this is done, and good job guys. This workout is complete.